Hey folks, happy Sunday. It's Dave here. It's somewhere in January. We just had a big storm blow through and did a lot of damage all over the place, lots of flooding, miserable mess. A lot of roads are washed out, so I'm going to have a busy day tomorrow. But today, I'm using my brand new Patriot Cob. Just picked that up before Christmas. Haven't had a chance to use it at all. But what's special is what I've got in it. That vintage Briggs mixture that I found. I've rehydrated about half of it, and it worked beautifully. Just laid a damp paper towel over top of a bowl full and covered it in cellophane. Within a day, take it off. It was perfect, absolutely perfect. So, first time trying it, we'll give it a try. Oh, and I'm trying the Frank method of stuffing the pipe. I kind of did a little YouTube search on it, and it's not that hard to do, and I've already tried a pipe of it the other day, and it works really well. I'm pleased with it. Anyways, let's give this a try. Hmm. So one of the things I learned about the Frank method, watching the original German fellow demonstrating it on YouTube, is how you tamp. And that's it. You don't do a lot of aggressive tamping in these. Charring light took well. I gotta say, Briggs mixture, it's interesting. So I did a little bit more research, and I was thinking that because the other can that was there had a barcode on it, and this one didn't, that it was in the 60s, but it isn't, because barcodes were in use starting in 1974. I don't know how widespread it was, but in 1974 they had barcodes. This can didn't. So because there's no tax stamp, I have no date on it, I have to assume that it's 1973, right? Well, you do the math. 1973 to 2018 is how many years? 73 to 2003, that's 30 years. 2003 to 2040, it's 44, 45 years old. Temptation to tamp this is really great. So what am I getting out of this? No mustiness. I don't know if it's just me. It's a brand new pipe, so, and it's a Cob, but I'm getting a little tiny hint of Lakeland floral. Maybe it's my imagination. Not a whole lot of any kind of flavor. A little hint of molasses. Yeah, just a touch of molasses. I'm looking for something that would indicate that it has some Virginia in it, but I'm just not getting it. Anyways, I'm pairing it this afternoon. I just did a big batch of authentic refried beans, so they're just kind of cooling down on the stove, so good fart fodder. I'll have some of those later. Having little Bushmills, neat. It's nice. A little smokiness to it. It's a good pair with a. It'd be good with a strong English blend. Or Peterson's University flake would be perfect, but alas, I'm all out. I got a lot of this shit, so I hope that it improves. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It's just, wow. I'm doing it. I'm tamping it. Maybe the draw feels a little bit too loose for me. Okay, on that retrohale, now I'm getting something. Now I'm getting some nuttiness. No spice. Well, when a feller needs a friend, I can see where this could be an all-day smoke. Yeah, for sure. So let me tell you about this storm we just had. Of course, here in the frozen north, and I use that tongue-in-cheek because we are nowhere near in the frozen north as far as weather goes in Canada. In fact, we jokingly call ourselves the Banana Belt, even though we all know that's really Toronto and Vancouver and those little, but they're not really Canadian. They're something else. We don't call Upper Canadians and those other ones on the left coast. But anyways, we usually get a pretty good snow cover this time of year, and ground freezes up, rivers and lakes and streams freeze over pretty thick, and occasionally and recently, since like about 2010, we've been getting these January thaws that are accompanied by torrential rain. And well, you think that's kind of nice and warm and whatever. It isn't, because the ground's frozen. There's a lot of snow cover. When we get these well above freezing temperatures, the snow melts, the rain on top of that, the ice doesn't melt as fast, there's nowhere for the water to go, and eventually it does make its way into the watershed, and streams burst their banks, ice starts flowing, and then we have ice dams, and we have flooding, we have bridges going out. We just lost another historical bridge, another covered bridge got torn out by the ice yesterday, and it's province-wide. Nobody was spared. It's no fun, and I do sit on the local emergency measures organization for our local area, and so we've been kind of ramped up on pretty high alert, just making sure that nobody gets stranded or injured or anything, and all families get out safe if they have to. And we've had some areas that they're cut off, but so far everyone's fine. We've had some power outages, and it's not like the flood in Ottawa there last summer where you had massive loss of property. This one we're getting away pretty easy in comparison. But I know places like in Wisconsin, oh my God, those poor bastards, it's like 35 below Fahrenheit. And it's like, I wouldn't know what to do with that. Hell, I know people in Wisconsin wouldn't know what to do with that. But anyways, we weathered the storm okay, and we look forward to the next one as always, because there's always going to be another one, and it's going to do some damage, and we'll go back into recovery mode again. But our local utilities company has been, wow, those boys have been working their tails off. They have done a lot of infrastructure improvement. They've done a lot of line clearing, so there's no trees near the line, so we're not seeing a repeat of what we've had in past years. We've had power outages. Some folks were, my senior parents living out in the woods were without power on a one storm for 9 days. That's too much, and access in there was impossible because of the snow and the freezing rain that crusted over the snow. It was a mess. So we dodged a bullet on this one as far as I'm concerned. Let's hope that it's the only one we get this year, but I doubt it. Anyhow, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this pipe before my wife and daughter and other daughter come home and put me to work or something again. Anyways, enjoy your weekend, folks. Thanks for watching. Stay hydrated, and we'll see you.